good little outing there for you. So how many nights have you raced this car up here at this track?
Well, this is the first weekend with a supermotor. You know, we're normally running our WISSOTA spec stuff. Thursday was our first race. I had about 15 laps before that, and I wasn't very confident, but you know, our goal this weekend was to come here and run all 3 shows and make every single one of them. We were able to do that, you know, basically racing into them through the heat race, not having to run a B at all. And you know, tonight, you know, obviously to run 4th, that's like winning 50 grand to me right now. You know, our team works pretty hard, so.
Yeah, I mean, you're not here in a stacker. I mean, how do you even fit that car in the trailer? It looks, that don't make no sense.
No, we actually couldn't even bring the 4-wheeler. We were trying to bring the 4-wheeler, and we couldn't even fit it because we had too much other shit. But yeah, no, we just got living quarters in there, barely got hot water. But yeah, you know, we make it work, and our team busts their ass.
So what is your name? Where are you from, for anybody who doesn't know?
Well, James Giossi, race out of Richmond, Wisconsin.
And what tracks are you usually at in that WISSOTA? And what's the WISSOTA rules technically for those who are, it's a regional deal, you know, WISSOTA, yeah. Wisconsin, Minnesota.
It's basically steel block, aluminum head, 650 horse engine, you know, so we've ran that with the Outlaws before, but it just don't work. You know, you need that extra horsepower, especially for qualifying. Cedar Lake's our home track. It's like 4 miles up from the road from our shop, so that's where we kind of get it on each and every weekend, usually when we're not at an event like this.
Right, so I guess debuting this well at this track, do you have a lot of laps here?
I got a few. I'd say I probably got 6 races here, 1 win, a couple top 3s. You know, so we've been pretty good here, but you know, putting this package together is it's set up completely different than what we're normally used to. So this damn sure running good tonight, and we're excited to be here.
And how old are you? 35?
25.
25. Okay,
Yep,
10 years off.
Feel like 35.
So what happened? Did you miss your truck opportunity at 17, or?
Yeah,
why are you not Kyle Larson? I mean, obviously the talent's there. Did you have a $5 million loan like him to go try it out, or
no?
You were just not the lottery hitter,
no.
I guess.
Dad was a former drag racer, and you know, we started out in the go-karts, and we've worked every damn day, you know, to get what we have on this deal since. So we've had some help along the way. I work for Jimmy Mars; he's helped out a ton, but you know, there certainly ain't no free rides around here, and that's why we take pride in a 4th place run with these guys, because we bust our ass each and every week, you know, just to get here.
Well, you had mentioned me talking crap on Larson. That's my argument is, without Kyle Larson getting a couple million here, opportunity there, he could be another guy just down the street racing a late model, and that's all he could afford.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, everybody has their moment of, you know, glory. You know, they have somebody that comes along eventually. I mean, we got a lot of help too. I ain't trying to take no credit away from them, but
just on that level, I'm just saying, there's Kyle Larsons across the country, in a way.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, up here in this area, there certainly isn't as much recognition. You know, I run sprint cars up here for a while, and there just was no market for it. You know, nobody was ever going to notice you. You weren't really ever going to go anywhere with it unless you had them deep pockets.
So is that where you started, sprints?
Started racing B mods, you know, just lower division modifieds up here, and then I ran some non-wing sprint cars up in the area. But it certainly isn't nothing like what we're doing today. I mean, if you want to go somewhere racing up here, you got to be in a modified or a late model. And
well, all I'm saying is to be 25 and running top 5 with the World Outlaw late models, and this was a stacked Outlaw. It wasn't like a split field. This was everyone who's
40 badasses.
Right, exactly. And to only be 25 and the B mod and the sprint car and now to that sounds like a lot of diversity that you had to go through. I mean, at 25, that's a lot of cars to drive by now.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm no Kyle Larson by any means. You know, I give him credit for jumping from car to car because I don't think I could do it.
You have.
I have.
Mean, and you're not here. This ain't the Runway 6 here. No, I mean, this is Goodwill trailer, and you know, I mean, it's a Section 8 trailer. Right. So I mean, I'm just saying, that's a lot. I mean, and to do it here, you have some laps. I mean, you got to be enthused for like a Cedar Lake USA Nationals coming up or something.
Yeah, I'm pumped as hell for that. I mean, we'll have both our cars there, our spec car and this open car, and we'll bring another shipbox trailer along with us.
Oh God!
So, no, I mean, I'm proud of what we got. It might not be everything, but it's what we got to work with, and it makes it extra special when we come here and race with these guys the way we do with what we got. You know.
Well, it's a super motor. I'm assuming it's not a Vic Hill or a Cornet. What is it?
No, Bill Sleeper Pro Power. We just started working with him, and he was out here yesterday, coming and checking up on us, making sure we were all good, and you know, I got to thank him a ton. You know, and Jimmy Mars as well. This Pro Powered MB Customs, like I said out there, is it's working real good. It's been working good tonight. It's working good all weekend. I just need to put myself in position to get it done.
Right, and those MB Customs, you know, with the big chassis wars, the Longhorn Rockets, Capitals, all those guys were pretty much in the house, and the MB Custom to show out, it's a pretty big deal.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure I was the only one out there. You know, there's not a lot of them out there in general, but I'm certainly looking forward to hopefully being a part of putting that back on the map as far as chassis to look out for. So.
Well, I'm assuming if anybody wants to sponsor a race car, there's room on this car, like Flow Racing, Michael Rigsby. I mean, I mean, there can't be just one car with Flow Racing all the way down the side.
Yeah, no,
you know?
I mean, I don't turn nobody away. You know, anybody that comes up, especially, and says, hey, you know, I want to give you $500. I had a guy this week come up and say, hey, I want to give you $1,000. The guy's name was Bill, and he's a private truck driver. And, you know, that right there, nobody comes up to people like me or people up in this area and just wants to give out money to a racer. So definitely grateful for those opportunities.
All right, well, good run. The one of the many Kyle Larsons out there that just didn't get a truck ride given to him, you know, out here, you know, just jumping from car to car, you know, trying out supers, top 5 with the Outlaw late model.
Time will come.
Your time is here. Your time is now. I mean, and we got you on GoPro.
And we got GoPro.
I don't know how it survived, but it did.
We weren't in the back getting all crashed.
Well, that's true. That's true.
This is how we ride.